Cryptocurrency has been in bad shape for a long while, and people have started to consider the possibility that this might be the end of the centralized era. It looks like a lot of people are about to lose a ton of money. If you want to learn more about the fall of crypto, be sure to stick around till the end of the video. Let's get right into it. First up, is this the end? November 2022 hasn't been kind to the crypto community, and many experts have begun to regard it as the end of crypto centralization. Centralization in cryptocurrency allowed consumers to efficiently and conveniently invest in the cryptocurrency of their choice. However, it also led to massive meltdowns and billions of dollars worth of loss. It also showed a massive disregard for consumer protection, and for some people, that can be a huge deal breaker. Well, it didn't hit people right away. They slowly started figuring out that centralization in the crypto world wasn't doing them any favors. Finally, after a long while of enduring hardships, the crypto community concluded, well, they can never collectively decide on whether a cryptocurrency is the best. They did manage to come together on one thing: the fact that centralized entities pose a systemic risk to the crypto ecosystem, and something had to be done. And now, after a long wait, they finally decided that they deserved better. Well, it was already too late for some people and their wallets. We're glad that as a whole, the crypto community remembered what the whole industry was created for in the first place. Next up, what was crypto even about? When crypto was originally thought up, it was always meant to be an asset that held a lot of value and also promoted true individual ownership. It was a response to the 2008 financial crisis and an effort into promoting self-sovereignty. The basic premise was that people had actual control over their own money and didn't need a third party to invest any money for them. In other words, the concept of a middleman was completely shut down, and the power to invest and grow in the industry was handed over to the people. A lot of people benefited from this, and many were made overnight millionaires. Since Bitcoin was created, the long-standing vision for the crypto world has been giving power back to the people. It's a well-accepted truth that too much power corrupts people. The same holds for someone who has control over your money. In other words, he has complete power over you. The main goal behind crypto was to solve that problem by removing the power-hungry third party from the equation. To a large extent, crypto has managed to help out a large number of people by doing just that. Remove the troublesome middleman and voila, you've got no problems. A good example of this is Ethos.io. These guys managed to create a decentralized crypto with over 100,000 users. Coming up is the downfall of Voyager and FTX. Ultimately, Voyager was left behind due to cultural differences. The management insisted on continuing down a path that was very undesirable to the rest of its consumer base. They wanted to go down a centralized route to build up their assets under management. They ended up lending out these funds to Three Arrows Capital, and this led to a swift Voyager bankruptcy. Like most stories where the management decides to go their way, this one doesn't have a happy ending either. Along with going bankrupt, we guess the users of these crypto brokers had to learn the hard way that their cryptocurrency present in their accounts wasn't theirs to own. Far from it, in fact. This is the biggest reason why the centralization of crypto is considered risky. The craziest thing to understand is, when a crypto broker follows a centralized path, a hard pill needs to be swallowed. The action of one person can affect the fortune of millions. This is the exact thing that crypto was created to combat, and yet here we are, going around in circles, stuck in an eternal blame game. It seems that the only real way to progress forward is to continue down the path of decentralization. We need to make sure that cryptocurrencies return to their roots, and that we take back power from the corrupt institutions that have lorded over us for far too long. Still though, we seem to be on the path toward reform. Finally, is decentralization the right way forward? Over the last 5 years, the crypto community has seen a surge of decentralized and safe currencies popping up, and it has been very beneficial for a lot of people. These currencies are doing a great job of forming a foundation for a safe, robust, and fair decentralized economy. A bunch of countries have begun accepting crypto as an official method of payment as well. Decentralized trading platforms offer huge benefits over their centralized counterparts. There's a lack of counterparty risk and full-blown transparency. It's virtually impossible to scam a customer, and that's a big relief in a world full of money scams and crooks. Decentralization also makes it impossible to trade against your customer. If we can manage to properly implement and maintain a decentralized finance economy, economy, it'll help cater to the interest of both customers and operators. Not just that, it'll help to provide encoded customer protections, which regulators are trying to achieve. However, just because we're talking about all the good things doesn't mean we can turn a blind eye to the bad. There's still a long way to go and work must be done. Vitalik Buterin, who is the co-creator of Ethereum, talked about the need for secure vaults to minimize the risk of losing your keys. Layered security and social guardians can help make these security measures a reality. Gone will be the days of mnemonics and seed phrases. Life will be better in general. Now let's check out the future of cryptocurrency. First up, how bad is it right now? When 2022 initially rolled in, crypto investors were on the edge of their seats. The previous year had ended with a ton of bullish trends, with Bitcoin up by 61% and Ethereum jumped up 409% over the course of 2021. However, investors started having flashbacks to the massive surge of 2017, followed by the crash of 2018. By the time November 2021 rolled around, the market had entered a tiny downward trend, and most investors dreaded the worst. The stock market dipped, and the crypto market soon followed suit. In 2022, the surge in inflation and Russia's invasion of Ukraine and other economic challenges kept on piling on each other, leading to a big economic downfall. It was one of the fastest falls in cryptocurrency in recent history, and a lot of people lost a ton of money because of it. Things don't look like they're getting better anytime soon. Popular currencies like Cardano, which used to dominate the market, have now ended up at all-time lows. Cardano used to trade at $3 last year, and now it's barely able to pass the 34-cent mark. Next up, what are some predictions for the end of the year? It's impossible to predict what will happen this year with accuracy. However, experts have banded together to come up with a few general outcomes that they believe have a high outcome of happening. It looks like we're going to have to trust these guys again, because we really don't have any other chance now, do we? If we want to have any chance of surviving the year with cryptocurrency, we're going to have to pay attention to a few crucial details. There's currently a mass adoption of cryptocurrency as a payment method. This is good, as more people will start trading and the stock for each currency is sure to go up a ton. Crypto has started to get regulated in the US and other countries. Countries are beginning to adopt Bitcoin as a legal tender. Exchange-traded funds are also based on Bitcoin and other digital currencies. As these changes take place and issues develop, the future of cryptocurrency will begin to take shape. The real picture will begin to get defined properly by the end of 2022, as numerous governments and blockchain developers get on the grind and move forward with their long-term plans for the crypto world. It's pretty crazy to believe that all this started in 2009 with the creation of Bitcoin. Finally, is crypto the answer? This one is tough to answer without getting spewed by hate from either of the two sides currently battling it out on the usefulness of crypto. There's no denying the fact that the industry has bloomed to new heights and has made a few new billionaires in our world. However, those aren't really common occurrences, and the common man demands an answer. There's no denying the fact that it's a very volatile market, and you'll win some and lose some. One thing's for sure, it's closer to gambling than stocks are. That said, if you're smart about it, do your research, and above all, if you're patient, you'll eventually end up hitting a home run. When you eventually manage to hit it big, you'll thank us. Well, that's a wrap for this video. Do you think crypto is worth it in the long run? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.